So someone close to me recently called me a narcissist. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, I might have a big ego, but I don't think I'm a narcissist. But lucky for me, I was reading this book, and it's called Facing the Dragon, Confronting Personal and Spiritual Grandiosity by Robert Moore. And as I'm reading it, I was like, wait a minute, this narcissism thing is a whole different realm than what I actually thought. And so that's why I wanted to create this video, because it seems like we might be living in a narcissistic culture, and I wanted to find out. Today we're asking the big question, are we all narcissists in our culture now? And what's going on with that? And along with this book by Robert Moore, we're exploring how our world fuels self-obsession and how to get away from it before it destroys our life. And this isn't about pointing fingers. It's really just a cue for self-observation so that you and I can be better people in this world. Let's slay some egos. So Robert Moore's book kind of lays it all out. And he says that we all kind of want to be gods. And it's something within us, and it's natural, and it's part of the human condition. But our world and corporations have realized this, and they've turned this sort of little human quirk into something much bigger so that they can use it to make money. And if you are on the internet and you're looking for likes and acceptance, then every post, every little flex, every little need for attention slowly drags you down into a narcissistic state. So to a certain extent, we can all get pulled into that realm if we're not aware. And so Moore calls this grandiosity a dragon, and it's a vicious one. It saps your energy, it wrecks your relationships, it slowly sort of disintegrates your life into a self-obsessed kind of horror story that makes you more hollow, doesn't fill up your real needs, and it doesn't have to be in all parts of your life. It can just be in one or two particular areas that we may fall victim to this dragon. And Moore doesn't sugarcoat it at all. He basically says our culture is a machine built to inflate our egos. From the cradle, we're fed this sort of lie that we're special, destined to outshine everyone. But this grandiosity is a mask. It's not just a mask of arrogance, it's also a mask of fear. The fear of being small, being not super important, or even the fear of just being flawed. So we puff ourselves up, posturing like kings, or worse, like gangsters, just to dodge the uncomfortable truth. Even our humility can be a con. Moore sees it that even the subtle brag of being more grounded, or more spiritual, or more above it all, or I don't have anger in my life. It's still specialness, it's still separation, and it's just a different side of the trap. And the thing to know is this dragon is really sneaky. And the more we feed it little bits, the hungrier it gets and the emptier we get. And our world profits off this, selling us mirrors and selling us likes and acceptance and followers. And in the meantime, our souls, our purpose, our real deep fulfillment in life is what suffers. And here's the real problem. Moore says that this grandiosity, this dragon, steals all of the parts of our life if we let it. It robs us of genuine connection, leaving us powerless in love and reckless in life. Why? Because it only leaves us thinking about ourselves and our needs and our wants. Doesn't consider others around us. And by definition, narcissism is extreme self-involvement that completely disregards the needs of others around us. And if you're caught up in it, you're either begging for praise or raging at any criticism. And that's the hint. And I've been there, chasing the appreciation, the admiration, the recognition, only just to come up empty every time because it was never enough. And this dragon doesn't just hurt you, it hurts everyone around you. Your partner, your friends, they pay for your need to be the king or queen all the time. And Moore in this book keeps warning us throughout the whole thing, keep this up and it's just going to drain you of life. It's going to ruin your relationships. You're going to become worse off, more isolated, and it's just going to perpetuate misery. The worst part is he says you can't kill the dragon, but it's not really the worst part, because Moore says even though there's a dragon within us, we can admit it and tame it and we can own it. And so how do you do that? Well, he gives a bunch of hints. And the first one is see the truth. Admit it to yourself. Look at your life and start to write down whatever part of your life it is where you've been chasing clout or chasing appreciation or admiration, and you're raging at criticism and you refuse to take any critical views from anyone in this part of your life. Now write that down. Even if you've dodged blame, that's your dragon's tracks. Next, laugh at the mess, because we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all screw things up. So admit it. More pushes for spaces, therapy, and real friends, where you could admit that you're a bit of a mess and not crumble. And also, when you mock your neediness, it tends to loosen its grip. Next, burn for something real. And I like this one because grandiosity's got fire. Moore says we should channel it into doing something that's good, into creating something that you're passionate about. Next, he says find honest mirrors. And that's people who will reflect what they really see in you and are honest with you. Seek people who call you out and love you anyway. That's the reflection that heals. Next, stay grounded, because humility's a good thing. Knowing that you're not better or worse than anyone else really allows you to be human. So live there, because gratitude is an anchor. And for me, yeah, I'm clawing my way through it. I still look at my ego, my grandiose dragon, and I try and use it for good and to get me the things that I believe in and I'm passionate about in life, and then leash it so that it doesn't destroy my life or destroy the people around me. And so here's your move. Find one place in your life where the sneaky dragon of narcissism might be coming in. Is it in your work, your family, maybe some of your relationships, maybe even some of the sports that you play or some of the hobbies that you're interested in? Maybe you'll see that sneaky need for praise or for not being wrong or for not being good enough, and just write it down, stare at it, even drop it in the comments. I'll read it. That gets it out there. If you take that step, then you'll be confronting the dragon. And so Moore suggests to journal about it or just do something kind for someone without expecting any reward in return. He says you can start small and start today. If this content rings true for you, or you know someone that could use this, please share it with them. And otherwise, subscribe, like, all that stuff. And thank you for being here. See you in the next one.